All right, as far as I know, we're ready to rope. Again, Brady Randolph's runs are going to be mixed in at the beginning. So I'm going to run team 1 is going to be Ty Vion and Keith Cooner. Team 2 is going to consist of team 59, Brady Randolph and Bud Parton. So I'm going to be moving his runs up. So if he is your header, please be ready. All right, John says he is ready. We're going to go to team 1, Ty Vion, Keith Cooner. And then it's team 59, Brady Randolph, Bud Parton. Then team 2, Brooke Worrell, Jay Griner. Then it's Dusty Gardner, Faith John, Austin Trinder, Mike Hall, Chris Smith, Bryce Hart, Tanner Smith, Jeremy Huntley. All right, guys, the barriers move back 3 feet. So that should just be a wiggle. 3 feet. This is team 1, Ty Vion, Keith Cooner. Then it's going to be team 59, Brady Randolph, Bud Parton, Brooke Worrell, Jay Griner, Dusty and Faith, Austin and Mike, Chris and Bryce at 5. At 56 with the 5. This is team 59. This is Brady Randolph and Bud Parton. Then it's team 2, Brooke and Jay, Dusty and Faith, Austin, Mike, Chris and Bryce, Tanner and Jeremy. $18, $14 with the 5. This is team 2, Brooke Worrell and Jay Griner. Then it's Dusty and Faith, Austin and Mike, Chris and Bryce, Tanner and Jeremy, Nathan and Bud at 7. No time. This is team 3, Dusty Gardner, Faith John, Austin and Mike, Chris and Bryce, Tanner and Jeremy, Nathan and Bud. Then it's team 77, Brady Randolph and Hannah. No time. This is team 4, Austin Trinder and Mike Hall. Then it's Chris and Bryce, Tanner and Jeremy, Nathan and Bud, Brady and Hannah, Cody Jackson and Keith Cooner at 8. No time. This is team 5, Chris Smith, Bryce Hart. Then it's Tanner and Jeremy, Nathan and Bud, Brady and Hannah, Cody and Keith, Greg and Chase at 9. Miss Suzanne is down there videoing all your runs this weekend. She will sell you all your runs from today for $25. Great way to go home and critique your roping. No time. This is team 6, Tanner Smith, Jeremy Huntley, Nathan and Bud. Then it's 77, Brady and Hannah, Cody and Keith, Greg and Chase, Veronica and Ty at 10. Those videos don't lie. They're a great training tool. $9.02. This is team 7. This is Nathan Gray and Bud Parton. Then it's 77, Brady and Hannah, 8, Cody and Keith, Greg and Chase, Veronica and Ty, Brooke and Ronnie at 11. No time. This is team 77. This is Brady Randolph and Hannah Englehart. Then it's 8, Cody Jackson, Keith Cooner, Greg and Chase, Veronica and Ty, Brooke and Ronnie, Dusty and Sean at 12. $11.99. This is team 8, Cody Jackson and Keith Cooner. Then it's Greg Lord and Chase, Veronica and Ty, Brooke and Ronnie, Dusty and Sean. And then it is team 50, Brady and Faith. $8.02. This is team 9, Greg Lord, Chase Lingo. Then it's Veronica and Ty, Brooke and Ronnie, Dusty and Sean. Then Brady and John and Faith at 50. Chris and Jeremy at 13. No time. Team 10 is Veronica Harris and Ty Beyond. Then it's Brooke and Ronnie, Dusty and Sean. Then Brady and Faith at 50. Chris and Jeremy 13. 14 will roll. 15 Austin and Faith. No time. This is team 11, Brooke Worrell and Ronnie Marks. Then it's 12, Dusty and Sean. Then 50, Brady and Faith. 13, Chris and Jeremy. 15, Austin and Faith. 16, Brady and Keith. Then Chris and Bryce at 17. No time. This is team 12, Dusty Gardner and Sean Dougherty. Then it's 50, Brady Randolph, Faith John. Then 13, Chris and Jeremy, Austin and Faith, Brady and Keith, Chris and Bryce, Nathan and Jim at 18. Lord, give him a flag. 1382. This is team 50. This is Brady Randolph and Faith John. Then it's 13, Chris and Jeremy, Austin and Faith, Brady and Keith, Chris and Bryce, Nathan and Jim, Dusty and Wade at 19. $15.81 with the 5. This is team 13, Chris Smith and Jeremy Huntley, then Austin and Faith. Faith, if you can hustle back, baby. And then Brady and Keith, Chris and Bryce, Nathan and Jim, Dusty and Wade. $10.46. This is team 15, Austin Trender and Faith John. Faith's coming back there. And then it's Brady and Keith, Chris and Bryce, Nathan and Jim, Dusty and Wade at 19. No time. And this is team 16, Brady Randolph, Keith Cooner. Then it's Chris and Bryce, Nathan and Jim, Dusty and Wade, Brooke and Mike at 20. With the 5. This is team 17, Chris Green, Bryce Hart, Nathan and Jim, Dusty and Wade, Brooke and Mike, Jim and Jay, 21.
How about some chicken quesadillas? I think I ended up paying more. And there it is. Here we go. You started it. I'm just trying to.
No time. Team 18 is Nathan Gray and Jim Lobig. Then it's Dusty and Wade, Brooke and Mike, Jim and Jay. And then it's team 104, Brady Randolph and Scott Hook. 7:40. Team 19 is Dusty Gardner, Wade Spencer. Then Brooke and Mike, Jim and Jay. Then 104, Brady and Scott. Then Juan and Jeremy, Kim and Chase at 24. No time. Team 20, Brooke Worrell and Mike Hall. Then it's Jim and Jay, Brady and Scott, Juan and Jeremy, Kim and Chase, Veronica and Keith at 25. No time. This is team 21, Jim Grover, Jay Griner. Then it's 104, Brady Randolph, Scott Hook. Then Juan and Jeremy, Kim and Chase, Veronica and Keith, Austin and Jim at 26.
I missed you for sure.
No time. This is team 104. This is Brady Randolph and Scott Hook. Then it's Juan and Jeremy, Kim and Chase, Veronica and Keith, Austin and Jim at 26.
Today's date 17. 17? Today's the 2nd.
No time. This is team 23, Juan Rivera and Jeremy Huntley. Then it's Kim and Chase, Veronica and Keith, Austin and Jim, Chris and Wade at 27.
I got horrible handwriting, but I made it pretty.
Good.
1462 with the 5. Team 24, Kim Spencer, Chase Lingo. Then Veronica and Keith, Austin and Jim, Chris and Raid, Brooke and Bud at 28. No time. Team 25 is Veronica Harris, Keith Cooner, then Austin and Jim, Chris and Wade, Brooke and Bud, Cody Jackson and Bryce Hart at 29. You guys are the best at being ready and getting in the box. We appreciate it.
Case letter.
That's perfect. If you know, it doesn't matter.
For some odd reason you can't get it to work,
I'll call you.
No time. Team 26 is Austin Trender, Jim Lobig, then it's Chris Green and Wade, Brooke and Bud, Cody and Bryce, Dusty and Jesse, Greg Ford and Ty Beon at 31.
It'll take a couple days. I'll get them as fast as I can, but it's a long day here. I didn't think this was still going now. I thought I'd be doing my editing by now. But I'll hurry.
1573 with the 5. This is team 27, Chris Green, Wade Spencer. Then it's Brooke and Bud, Cody and Bryce, Dusty and Jesse, Greg and Ty, Jacob and Larry at 32. No time. This is team 28, Burke Morella and Bud Parton. And then it's Cody and Bryce, Dusty and Jesse, Greg and Ty, Jacob and Larry, Brady and Jay at 33.
Wow. Well, I think you're giving me a hard time about $5. Shame on it. I know.
Sounds great. Everybody's like, oh man.
Yeah, that's
They have no idea.
That's true. That's true. It's hard to have horses anymore.
No time. This is team 29, Cody Jackson, Bryce Hart. Then it's Dusty Gardner, Jesse Arno, Greg and Ty, Jacob and Larry, Brady and Jay, Austin and Keith at 34. No time. This is team 30, Dusty Gardner, Jesse Arno. Then it's Greg Lord and Ty, Jacob and Larry, Brady and Jay. I believe that'll be your last one, Brady. And then Austin and Keith, Veronica and Jim at 35. No time. This is team 31, Greg Ford and Ty Beyond. Then it's Jacob and Larry, Brady and Jay, Austin and Keith, Veronica and Jim at 35.
Thank you, Reese.
1428 with the 5. This is team 32, Jacob Jaquez and Larry Ireland. Then it's Brady and Jay, Austin and Keith, Veronica and Jim, Brooke and Chase at 36. No time. This is team 33, Brady Randolph, Jay Griner. Then it's Austin and Keith, Veronica and Jim, Brooke and Chase, Cody and Wade at 37. No time. I think that does it for you, Brady. Team 34, Austin Trender, Keith Cooner. Then it's Veronica and Jim, Brooke and Chase, Cody and Wade, Kim and Ty at 38. No time. This is Team 35, Veronica Harris, Jim Lobig. Then it's Brooke and Chase, Cody and Wade, Kim and Ty, Chris and Bud at 39. No time. Team 36 is Brooke Worrell and Chase Lingo, Cody and Wade, Kim and Ty, Chris and Bud, Juan and Jay at 40. No time. This is Team 37. This is Cody Jackson, Wade Spencer. Then it's Kim and Ty, Chris and Bud, Juan and Jay, Dusty and Keith at 41. No time. This is Team 38, Kim Spencer, Ty Vion. Then it's Chris and Bud, Juan and Jay, Dusty and Keith, Austin and Bryce at 42. No time. Team 39, Chris Smith, Bud Parton. Then it's Juan and Jay. That's you. I'll write them down for you. Dusty and Keith, Austin and Bryce, Jim and Larry, Nathan and Ronnie at 44. $15.69 with the 5. Team 40, Juan Rivera, Jay Griner. Then it's Dusty and Keith, Austin and Bryce, Jim and Larry, Nathan and Ronnie at 44. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Troy. He was coming from over here. Somebody cut his name off of the team numbers, and he didn't know what his numbers were. Poor guy. We wrote them down for him. He's going to come back and get them. No time. Team 41, Dusty Gardner and Keith Cooner. Then it's Austin and Bryce, Jim and Larry, Nathan and Ronnie, Veronica and Wade at 45. You guys are the bomb at getting ready and being in the box. Thank you so much. You guys have been here all day listening to me barking. We appreciate you. No time. Team 42, Austin Trender and Bryce Hart. Then it's Jim and Larry, Nathan and Ronnie, Veronica and Wade, Greg and Jim at 46. But it's so much nicer outside now, Mr. Jim. It's a beautiful evening. No time. This is Team 43, Jim Grover, Larry Ireland, then Nathan and Ronnie, Veronica and Wade, Greg and Jim, Chris and Chase, Cody and Bud at 48. No time. We got a traffic jam. You guys want to hold up just a second? You got them? This is team 44, Nathan Gray, Ronnie Marks. Then Veronica and Wade, Greg and Jim, Chris and Chase, Cody and Bud at 48. No time. This is team 45, Veronica Harris, Wade Spencer. Then it's Greg Lord, Jim Lovick, Chris and Chase, Cody and Bud. That was Chris Smith. Then Chris Green and Ty Vion, Jacob Jacques and Tom Hurl at 51. No time. This is team 46, Greg Lord, Jim Lovick. Then it's Chris Smith and Chase Lingo, Cody and Bud, Chris and Ty, Jacob and Tom, Tanner and Sean at 52. No time. Team 47 is Chris Smith and Chase Lingo. Then it's Cody and Bud, Chris and Ty Vion, Jacob and Tom, Tanner and Sean, Juan and Keith at 54. No time. This is team 48, Cody Jackson, Bud Parton. And then it's Chris Green and Ty Vion, Jacob Jacques and Tom Earl, Tanner and Sean, Juan and Keith, Nathan and Larry at 55. No time. This is team 49, Chris Green and Ty Vion. Then we go to 51, Jacob Jacques and Tom Hurl, Tanner and Sean, Juan and Keith, Nathan and Larry, Austin and Scott at 56. No time. Team 51, Jacob Jacques and Tom Hurl. Then it's Tanner and Sean, Juan and Keith, Nathan and Larry, Austin and Scott, Kim and Jay at 57. No time. Team 52 is Tanner Smith and Sean Dowerly. Then it's Juan and Keith, Nathan and Larry, Austin and Scott, Kim and Jay, Veronica and Faith at 58. No time. This is team 54, Juan Rivera, Keith Cooner. Then it's Nathan and Larry, Austin and Scott, Kim and Jay, Veronica and Faith, Jacob and Ronnie at 60. Chris Smith, can you come see me when you get a chance, please? $12.64 with the 5. This is team 55, Nathan Gray and Larry Ireland. And then it's Austin and Scott, Kim and Jay, Veronica and Faith. No time. This is Team 56, Austin Trender and Scott Hook. Then it's Kim and Jay, Veronica and Faith, Jacob and Ronnie, Nathan and Ty Vion at 62. No time. This is Team 57, Kim Spencer, Jay Griner, then Veronica and Faith, Jacob and Ronnie, Nathan and Ty Vion, Juan and Sean, Tanner and Tom at 64. No time. This is Team 58, Veronica Harris and Faith John. Then it's Jacob and Ronnie, Nathan and Ty Vion, Juan and Sean, Tanner and Tom at 64. It's clean 1341. 1341. This is Team 62, Nathan Gray and Ty Vion. Then it's Juan and Sean, Tanner and Tom, Brooke and Scott, Kim and Larry at 66. $18.11 with the penalties. This is Team 63, Juan Rivera and Sean Dougherty. Then it's Tanner and Tom, Brooke and Scott, Kim and Larry, Jim and Jesse at 67. No time. So Team 60, Jacob Jaquez and Ronnie Marks did not rope. Okay, well, who was that 1341? Who was that, Troy? Somebody roped out of order. The one that you said was not a +5? Who was that? Veronica and Faith. Was that Veronica and Faith? 1341. Okay, so let me run Team 60 right now. Thank you so much. Team 60, Jacob Jaquez and Ronnie Marks. Then Tanner and Tom, Brooke and Scott, Kim and Larry, Jim and Jesse. I did have some late pick teams that are not on that list that will be at the end. All right, we should be back in order now. Team 64, Tanner Smith and Tom Hurl. Then it's Brooke and Scott, Kim and Larry, Jim and Jesse, Chris and Faith. So for anybody who is keeping track of the leather that we're giving away, on the head side, right now Reese Brown leads it with $1,206 he's won today. Cody Sessions is chasing him with 1,047. Shelby Spencer's got 1,040, so it's close. No time. Team 65, Brooke Worrell, Scott Hook. Then Kim and Larry, Jim and Jesse, Chris and Faith, that's Chris Green. Then Chris Smith and Hannah at 69. For healers, we have a whopping $8 difference between first and second place. No time. This is Team 66, Kim Spencer, Larry Ireland. Then it's Jim and Jesse, Chris and Faith, Chris Green, Chris Smith and Hannah, Juan and Ronnie at 70. I got Spunk Sasser in the lead with 13:32. Calvin Moody with 13:24. Calvin says he'll be back to rope tomorrow. He needs $8 if any of you guys who are interested in roping with him to help him win $8. 16:48 with the 5. Team 67 is Jim Grover, Jesse Arno, Chris and Faith. That's Chris Green, Chris Smith and Hannah, Juan and Ronnie, Nathan and Tom. No time. Team 68, Chris Green and Faith John. Then it's Chris Smith and Hannah, Juan and Ronnie, Nathan and Tom, Brooke and Sean at 72. $12.57. This is Team 69, Chris Smith and Hannah Engelhardt. It's Juan and Ronnie, Nathan and Tom, Brooke and Sean, Tanner and Scott. Hook at 73. Will Springer, I'm fixing to start picking you up, buddy. You guys put that one away and we'll get you a better one. Team 70 is Juan Rivera and Ronnie Marks, Nathan and Tom, Brooke and Sean, Tanner and Scott, Greg and Larry at 74. No time. This is Team 71, Nathan Gray and Tom Hurl. Then it's Brooke and Sean, Tanner and Scott, Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse, Jim Grover and Will Springer at 76. No time. Team 72, Brooke Worrell and Sean Dougherty. Then it's Tanner and Scott, Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will, Chris Green and Tom at 78. $20.04 with the 5. This is Team 73, Tanner Smith and Scott Hook. Then it's Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will, Chris and Tom, Nathan and Jeremy at 79. No time. This is Team 74, Greg Lord and Larry Ireland. Then it's Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will, Chris and Tom, Nathan and Jeremy, Jacob and Sean at 80. $15.09 with the 5. This is Team 75, Kim Spencer, Jesse Arno. Then it's Jim and Will, Chris and Tom, Nathan and Jeremy, Jacob and Sean, Greg and Mike at 81. .948. Team 76, Jim Grover, Will Springer. Then it's Chris and Tom, Nathan and Jeremy, Jacob and Sean, Greg and Mike. Then I need Team 14, Juan and Will. .906. Team 78, Chris Green, Tom Hurl. Then it's Nathan and Jeremy, Jacob and Sean, Greg and Mike. And then it's Juan and Will, Tanner and Ronnie at 82. No time. We are glad you stayed with us, Mr. Tom. Team 79, Nathan Gray, Jeremy Huntley. Then it's Jacob and Sean, Greg and Mike. Then it's Juan and Will at 14, Tanner and Ronnie at 82, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion at 84. No time. Team 80, Jacob Jaquez, Sean Dougherty. Then it's Greg Lord and Mike Hall. Juan and Will, Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion, Cody and Hannah at 85. No time. This is Team 81, Greg Lord, Mike Hall. Then it's 14, Juan and Will, Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion, Cody and Hannah at 85. No time. This is Team 14, Juan Rivera, Will Springer. Then we're going to 82, Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion, Cody and Hannah, Chris Green and Keith Cooner at 86. $13.63 with the 5. All right, we're moving to Team 82, Tanner Smith and Ronnie Marks. Then it's Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion, Cody and Hannah, Chris and Keith, Veronica and Jeremy at 87. $12.35. This is Team 83, Dusty Gardner and Jay Griner. Then it's Brooke and Ty, Cody and Hannah, Chris Green and Keith, Veronica and Jeremy, Jacob and Scott at 88. $11.20. This is team 84, Brooke Worrell and Ty Vion. Then it's Cody and Hannah, Chris and Keith, Veronica and Jeremy, Jacob and Scott. $722. This is team 85, Cody Jackson, Hannah Engelhardt. Then it's Chris Green and Keith Cooner, Veronica and Jeremy, Jacob and Scott Hope, Jim and Sean at 89. No time. This is team 86, Chris Green and Keith Cooner. Then it's Veronica and Jeremy, Jacob and Scott, Jim and Sean, Dusty and Tom Hurl at 61. $10.40. Was that clean, Troy? $10.40? That was a no time. Okay, you just gave me the straight down there. No time. Team 87, Veronica Harris, Jeremy Huntley. Then it's Jacob and Scott, Jim and Sean, Dusty and Tom. And then I need team 61, Chris Green and Will Springer. No time. This is team 88, Jacob Jacques and Scott Hook. Then it's Jim and Sean, Dusty and Tom. Chris and Will is 61, and then we're going to 91, Nathan Gray, Jesse Arno, Kim Spencer, Ronnie Marks.
Hey, hey.
No time. Team 89, Jim Grover, Sean Dougherty. Then it's Dusty and Tom Hurl. Then 61, Chris Green, Will Springer. Nathan and Jesse, Kim and Ronnie, Juan and Hannah, Chris Green and Mike at 94. No time. This is team 90, Dusty Gardner, Tom Hurl. Then it's 61, Chris Green, Will Springer, Nathan and Jesse, Kim and Ronnie, Juan and Hannah at 93. $11.76. This is team 61. This is Chris Green and Will Springer. Then it's Nathan and Jesse, Kim and Ronnie, Juan and Hannah, Chris Green and Mike Hall, Brooke and Jeremy at 95. No time. This is team 91, Nathan Gray, Jesse Arno. Then it's Kim and Ronnie, Juan and Hannah, Chris Green and Mike, Brooke and Jeremy. Then it is team 22, Cody Jackson, Will Springer. No time. Team 92, Kim Spencer, Ronnie Marks. Then it's Juan and Hannah, Chris and Mike, Brooke and Jeremy, Cody Jackson and Will, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith at 97. We're going to team 119. 119 is going to be the end of round one. $9.92. Team 93, Juan Rivera and Hannah Engelhart. Then it's Chris and Mike, Brooke and Jeremy, Cody and Will, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith at 97. No time. Team 94, Chris Green and Mike Hall. Then it's Brooke and Jeremy, Cody and Will, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim at 99. No time. This is team 95, Brooke Worrell and Jeremy Huntley. Then it is 22, Cody Jackson, Will Springer, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim at 99. $11.14. This is team 22, Cody Jackson, Will Springer. Then it's 96, Austin Trinder, Wade Spencer, Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim, Veronica and Hannah at 100. No time. Team 96, Austin Trinder and Wade Spencer. Then it's Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim, Veronica and Hannah at 100. $9.53. This is team 97, Greg Lord and Keith Cooner. Then it's Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim, Veronica and Hannah. Then it is going to be team 53, Brooke Worrell and Will Springer. $8.66. This is team 98, Nathan Gray and Bryce Hart. Then it's Dusty and Jim, Veronica and Hannah, Brooke and Will, Cody Jackson, Ronnie Marks, Chris Smith, Wade Spencer, Chris Green, and Jesse Arno. $15.74 with the 5. This is team 99, Dusty Gardner, Jim Lovick. Then it's Veronica and Hannah. Then Brooke and Will at 53, Cody and Ronnie, Chris and Wade, Chris Green and Jesse Arno at 104. $14.04 with the 5. This is team 100, Veronica Harris and Hannah Engelhart. Then we're going to 53, Brooke and Will, Cody and Ronnie, Chris and Wade, Chris Green and Jesse, Brooke and Keith at 105. No time. This is going to be Team 53, Brooke Worrell and Will Springer. Will, I think this is your last one, buddy. Then it's Cody and Ronnie, Chris and Wade, Chris and Jesse, Brooke and Keith, Ty and Jeremy at 106. $10.57. This is Team 102, Cody Jackson and Ronnie Marks. Then Chris Smith and Wade Spencer, Chris Green and Jesse, Brooke and Keith, Ty and Jeremy. Yeah, Will, stay on. You've got one here at the end with Chris, and I'll go ahead and pick you up. $12.23. This is Team 103, Chris Smith and Wade Spencer. Then it's Chris Green and Jesse, Brooke and Keith, Ty and Jeremy, Dusty and Mike at 107. Then I want to pick up Chris Smith and Will Springer. No time. This is Team 104, Chris Green, Jesse Arno. Then it's Brooke Worrell and Keith Cooner, Ty and Jeremy, Dusty and Mike, Chris and Will, Jim and Chase, Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce at 110. $10.10. Team 105, Brooke Worrell and Keith Cooner. Then it's Ty Dion and Jeremy Huntley, Dusty and Mike, Chris and Will, Jim and Chase, Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce. And then I want to pick up Team 69, Chris Smith and Hannah Engelhardt. No time. Team 106, Ty Dion and Jeremy Huntley. Then it's Dusty and Mike, Chris and Will, Jim Grover and Chase, Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce at 110. No time. This is Team 107, Dusty Gardner and Mike Hall. Then I need Chris Smith and Will Springer, Jim and Chase, Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce. Then I need a rerun, Team 69, Chris Smith and Hannah Engelhardt. Then we're going to Jacob and Jesse, Kim and Wade at 112. We're going to Team 119. $13.70 with the 5. He brought his cheering section. It's awesome. All right, this is Chris Smith and Will Springer. Then Jim Grover, Chase Lingo, 108. Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce. $9.81. Now I think you're finished, Will. This is Team 108, Jim Grover, Chase Lingo. Then it's Cody and Jim Lobig, Greg and Bryce, Chris and Hannah, Jacob and Jesse, Kim and Wade, Chris and Mike Hall at 113. $11.54. This is team 109, Cody Jackson, Jim Lovick. Then it's Greg and Bryce, Chris and Hannah, Jacob and Jesse, Kim and Wade, Chris and Mike, Greg and Ronnie at 114. No time. Team 110 is Greg Lord and Bryce Hart. Then it is Chris and Hannah, 69. Then 111, Jacob and Jesse, Kim and Wade, Chris Smith and Mike Hall, Greg and Ronnie Marks, Jim and Tom, Juan and Chase at 116. Team 26 with the 5. This is team 69. This is Chris Smith and Hannah Engelhart. Then we're going to 111. Jacob and Jesse, Kim and Wade, Chris and Mike, Greg and Ronnie, Jim and Tom. This is team 111, Jacob Jacques and Jesse Arno, Kim and Wade, Chris Smith and Mike Hall, Greg and Ronnie, Jim and Tom, Juan and Chase. No time. This is team 112, Kim Spencer and Wade Spencer. Then it's Chris Smith and Mike Hall, Greg and Ronnie, Jim and Tom, Juan and Chase, Greg and Jesse, then Chris and Keith Cooner. We are last team in round 1. $17.54 with the 5. This is team 113. This is Chris Smith and Mike Hall. Then it's Greg and Ronnie, Jim and Tom, Juan and Chase, Greg and Jesse, Chris and Keith. No time. This is team 114, Greg Lord, Ronnie Marks. Then it's Jim and Tom, Juan and Chase, Greg and Jesse, Chris and Keith. $10.77. This is team 115, Jim Grover, Tom Hurl. Then it's Juan and Chase, Greg and Jesse, Chris and Keith. 1597 with the 5. This is team 116. This is Juan and Chase, and then Greg and Jesse, Chris and Keith. Troy, what's the verdict after round 1? We're going to drag it up. So you guys will get a little bit of a break, and we'll come back. No time. Team 117 is Greg and Jesse, and then Chris and Keith will wind up round 1. We're going to get a quick drag on the arena, and then we'll move into round number 2. No time. This is team 119 is Chris Smith and Keith Cooner. This is our last team to row in round 1. $17.84 with the 5. We've got 44 teams coming back. 44 teams moving on to round 2. We've got 44 coming back, so Brady and Will, I'll do my best. I don't have a lot to spread you out with. $21.83 with the penalties. $34.39 with your handicap. This is team 59. This is Brady Randolph and Bud Parton. You're $18.44 on your first one. Then we're moving down to 6. Tanner and Jeremy, Cody and Keith, and then Brady and Hannah. $15.22 with the 5. $31.66 with your handicap. Now we're back up to team 6. Tanner Smith and Jeremy Huntley, $9.02 on your first one. Then it's Cody and Keith. Then $77, Brady and Hannah. Dusty and Sean, Chris and Jeremy. No time. This is team 8, Cody Jackson, Keith Cooner, $8.02. Then we're going to 77, which is Brady and Hannah. Dusty and Sean, Chris and Jeremy. Then Brady and Faith. $12.49 with the 5. $20.51 for that team. This is team 12, Dusty Gardner and Sean Dougherty, $13.82. Then it's Chris and Jeremy, Brady and, I'm sorry, this should be Brady and Hannah. I'm sorry, team 77, Brady and Hannah. 1475 with the 5. 2474 on 2. This is Team 12, Dusty Gardner, Sean Dougherty, 1382. Then it's Chris and Jeremy, then Brady and Faith. $15.79 with the 5. $29.61 for that team. This is Team 13, Chris Smith, Jeremy Huntley, $10.46. Then we're going to Team 50, Brady and Faith. Then Nathan and Jim Lobig, Juan and Jeremy, Austin and Jim. We're going to have to move some of these around. No time. This is Team 50. This is Brady Randolph and Faith John, 1581. Then Nathan and Jim, Juan and Jeremy. Then if Mr. Jim is ready, we'll run Austin and Jim, Greg Lord and Ty Vion. No time. All right, this should be Team 18, Nathan Gray and Jim Lobig, 740. Then Juan and Jeremy, Austin and Jim, Greg and Ty, then Brady and Keith. $12.18. They are $18.58. They are good. This is Team 23 is Juan Rivera and Jeremy Huntley, $14.62. Then Austin and Jim, Greg Lord and Ty Vion, Brady and Keith at 16. No time. This is Team 26, Austin Trigger, Jim Lobig, 1573. Then it's Greg and Ty, Brady and Keith, Chris Smith and Bud Parton, Juan and Keith, no time. This is Team 31, Greg Lord and Ty Vion. And then we're going to go to Brady and Keith, Chris Smith and Bud, Juan and Keith, Veronica and Faith, Nathan and Ty, Kim and Larry, $14.92 with the 5. $29.20 for that team. All right, this is Brady Randolph and Keith Cooner, Team 16, 1323 on your first one. Then it's Chris Smith and Bud Parton, Juan and Keith. No time. This is Team 39, Chris Smith and Bud Parton, 1569. Then it's Juan and Keith, Veronica and Faith, Nathan and Ty. No time. This is team 54, Juan Rivera, Keith Cooner, 12:64. Then Veronica and Faith, Nathan and Ty, Kim and Larry at 66. Brady, it looks like you are finished now, buddy. No time. This is going to be Veronica Harris and Faith John, 13:41 on your first one. Nathan and Ty, Kim and Larry, Chris Green and Faith, Chris Smith and Hannah at 69. No time. This is team 62, Nathan Gray and Ty Vion, 18:11. Kim and Larry, be ready. No time. This is team 66, Kim Spencer, Larry Ireland, 16:48 on your first one. Then it's Chris Green and Faith John, Chris Smith and Hannah, Brooke and Sean, Greg and Larry at 74. No time. Team 68, Chris Green and Faith John, 12:51. Then it's Chris Smith and Hannah, Brooke and Sean, Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse. No time. This is team 69, Chris Smith and Hannah Englehart, 12:11. Then it's Brooke and Sean, Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will at 76. No time. This is team 72, Brooke Worrell and Sean Dowry, 20:04. Then it's Greg and Larry, Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will, Tanner and Ronnie at 82. $14.50 with the 5. 34:54. Team 74, Greg Lord, Larry Ireland, 15:09. Then it's Kim and Jesse, Jim and Will, Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay. $18.48. 33.57 for that team. Team 75 is Kim Spencer, Jesse Arno, 9:48 on your first one. Then Jim and Will, Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty Vion at 84. No time. Team 76, Jim Grover, Will Springer, 9:06. Then Tanner and Ronnie, Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty, then Juan and Will. No time. Team 82, Tanner Smith, Ronnie Marks, 12:35 on your first one. Then it's Dusty and Jay, Brooke and Ty, Juan and Will. Dusty and Tom, Kim and Ronnie, 92. No time. This is Team 83, Dusty Gardner, Jay Griner. Then it's Brooke and Ty, then Juan and Will, Dusty and Tom, Kim and Ronnie. No time. This is Team 84. This is Brooke Worrell and Ty Vion, 7:22. Then it's Juan and Will, 12 flat, 19:22 for that team. We're going to Team 14, Juan Rivera, Will Springer, 13:63 on their first one. Then it's Dusty and Tom, Kim and Ronnie, Brooke and Jeremy. No time. This is Team 90, Dusty Gardner, Tom Hurl, 11:76. Then Kim and Ronnie, Brooke and Jeremy, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith at 97. $12.77. $24.53. This is Team 92, Kim Spencer, Ronnie Marks, $9.92. Then it's Brooke and Jeremy, Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce. $8.70. $18.62. This is Team 95, Brooke Worrell and Jeremy Huntley, $11.14. Then it's Austin and Wade, Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce. No time. This is Team 96, Austin Trender, Wade Spencer, $9.53. Then Greg and Keith, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim. Then Brooke and Will at 53. No time. Team 97, Greg Lord, Keith Cooner, $8.66 on your first one. Then it's Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim, Brooke and Will at 53, Cody Jackson, Ronnie Marks, 102. No time. This is team 98, Nathan Gray and Bryce Hart, 1574. Then Dusty and Jim, Brooke and Will at 53, Cody and Ronnie, Chris and Jesse, Dusty and Mike at 107. Ten 28. 2402 with their handicap. This is team 99, Dusty Gardner, Jim Lobick, 1404. Then it's 53, Brooke and Will, Cody and Ronnie, Chris and Jesse, Dusty and Mike. Then Chris Smith and Will Springer. $8.96, 23 flat. That was Brooke and Will, and they were no time. Hold up just a second. I need to see what I can do. Hold on. All right, this is team 102, Cody Jackson, Ronnie Marks, 1223. Then Chris and Jesse, Dusty and Mike, Chris Smith and Will Springer, and then I need Greg Lord and Keith Cooner. $12.32 with the barrier. $24.55. This is team 104, Chris Green, Jesse Arno, 10-10. And then Dusty and Mike, Chris Smith and Will, Greg Lord and Keith, Jim and Chase, Greg and Bryce. No time. This is team 107, Dusty Gardner, Mike Hall, 1370. Then I need Chris Smith and Will Springer, Jim and Chase. I'm sorry. After that, I want Greg Lord, Keith Cooner, then Jim and Chase, Greg Lord, Bryce Hart, Kim and Wade. No time. This is team 118, Chris Smith and Will Springer, 981. Then I need Greg Lord, Keith Cooner, Jim and Chase, Greg and Bryce, Kim and Wade. $7.33 to go with their 981. 17-14 for that team. All right, this is team number 97, Greg Lord, Keith Cooner. Then it's Jim and Chase, Greg and Bryce. No time. This is team 108, Jim Grover, Chase Lingo, 1154. Then it's Greg and Bryce, Kim and Wade, Jim and Tom, Chris and Keith, and then Greg and Ronnie. No time. This is team 110, Greg Lord, Bryce Hart, 1426. Then it's Kim and Wade, Jim and Tom, Chris and Keith, Greg and Ronnie. And I think I got everybody. No time. Team 112, Kim Spencer and Wade Spencer, 17:54. Then it's Jim and Tom, Chris Smith and Keith Cooner, then Greg and Ronnie. No time. This is team 115, Jim Grover, Tom Hurl, 1597. Then Chris Smith, Keith Cooner, Greg Lord, Ronnie Marks. And we will have a short round. $18.09 with the 5. $33.06 for you guys. This is team 119, Chris Smith and Keith Cooner, 1784 on your first one. Then the last team will be Greg Lord and Ronnie Marks. No time. Our last team to rope, round number 2, is going to be team 114, Greg Lord and Ronnie Marks, 1077. No time. Give me just a minute. We'll put together a short round. The arena is yours, 17-14. Take the first one or the second one. No time. Nathan Gray and Jim Lobig, 1858, team 18. Then it'll be Kim and Ronnie, Brooke and Ty, Cody and Keith. No time. This is Team 92, Kim Spencer, Ronnie Marks, 1862. Then it's Brooke and Ty Vion, Cody and Keith, Dusty and Jim, Dusty and Tom, Nathan and Bryce, Cody and Ronnie. No time. This is Team 84, Brooke Worrell and Ty Vion, 1922. Then it's Cody and Keith, Dusty and Jim, Dusty and Tom, Nathan and Bryce. It's clean, 1095. 3017, and that moves into first. This is Cody Jackson, Keith Cooner, 2051. Then it's Dusty and Jim, Dusty and Tom, Nathan and Bryce, Cody and Ronnie. No time. This is Team 99, Dusty and Jim. 23 flat. Then Dusty and Tom, Nathan and Bryce, Cody and Ronnie, Brady and Hannah, be ready. $16.72 with the 5, $39.72, and that is second. We're going to let Dusty get his rope and come back, and he'll rope with Tom. They're 23.53. Then it's Nathan and Bryce, Cody and Ronnie, Brady and Hannah, Greg and Ty Vion. $14.49 with the 5. And $38.02 is in second. Got 3 holes filled. This is going to be Nathan Gray and Bryce Hart, $24.02. Then Cody and Ronnie, Brady and Hannah, Greg and Ty Vion, Dusty and Sean. 14:59 with the 5. 38:61, and they are in third. Got 4 holes filled. Cody Jackson, Ronnie Marks, 24:55. This is team 102. Then Brady and Hannah, Greg and Ty, Dusty and Sean, Brady and Bud. We're going to see how far we go. No time. This is Brady and Hannah, team 77, 24:74. Then Greg and Ty, Dusty and Sean, Brady and Bud, Jim and Tom. $13.53 with the 5. 38:27, and that moves into third. I now have 5 holes filled. So Greg and Ty, team 31, 29:20. Then Dusty and Sean, Brady and Bud. Be ready. $13.88 with the 5. 43:08, and that is too long. Let me take a look at the cut here, guys. We got a few more that can rope. All right, Dusty and Sean, 29:61. And then Brady and Bud will be the last 2 right now that can rope. No time. This is our last team to rope. Team 59, Brady Randolph and Bud Parton, 31:66. We'd like to wish a happy birthday to Cody Jackson. Thank you for spending it with us here at the roping. No time, and that's your roping. First is going to go to Brooke Worrell and Ty Vion, team 84, 30:17. Second is going to go to Dusty and Tom, 38:02, team 90. Third is going to go to Brady and Hannah, 38:27, team 77. Fourth is going to go to Nathan Gray and Bryce Hart, 38:61, their team 98. And team 99, Dusty and Jim, 39:72, are going to win fifth. I need to see Brooke and Ty, Dusty and Tom, Brady and Hannah, Nathan and Bryce, Dusty and Jim down at the strip and shoot for photos in just a few minutes. That's where you'll get your money as well. We want to thank everybody for coming out and roping with us today. Hope you join us tomorrow. If you are not, or even if you're going home, please travel safe, and we hope to see you tomorrow.